That's the bell, and the self-proclaimed street champ, Solo Sikoa, is ready to fight.
Bell or not, Cole, Sikoa is always ready to fight. Fight for his family, fight his family. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that Solo does not play.
You're right, Corey. This definitely isn't a game for Sikoa.
And he'll be met by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody left here a boy and came back a man with the heart of 10 men. Remember, this is the guy who wrestled a Hell in a Cell match with a torn pec. He'll stop at nothing as long as his heart is pumping.
I don't know if Cody can withstand much more of this.
This brutality is Sikoa's trademark. It's hard to replicate the passion that's displayed here in NXT.
Such hunger and talent on the black and gold brand. Starting off with Cody Rhodes, truly one of the most passionate superstars to ever step foot in the ring.
Look at who his father was, who his brother is. That makes all the sense in the world. Cody was raised in this business, and it's only recently he started to consider his own legacy. He started out to honor Dusty. Now he's here to build something of his own.
Brick by brick, as the saying goes, and Cody looks to add to those foundations right now.
And he's taking on Solo Sikoa, who some have argued could be the real tribal chief in WWE.
Whoa. Pump the brakes, Saxton. No one worth listening to has argued that. But I can acknowledge that Solo is definitely more than just muscle, more than just an enforcer.
Incredible pressure being put on Rhodes.
Solo's really on top of his game right now.
If you're a bruiser like Solo Sikoa, the path to victory seems pretty clear to me. You just have to focus on doing what you do best, and that's beating people up. The more ruthless your attacks, the better.
Pretty straightforward advice, Corey. That's been a recipe for success for Solo in the past, so I imagine it will serve.
Winding up.
Oh, and spike!
That's one for Sikoa before. The cover.
What in the world?
The never-ending fight in Cody Rhodes. Absolutely undeniable right now.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes at the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Axe handle. Trying to debate the cover.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Solo.
Over the course of his career, Kevin Owens has shown us that he's not the kind of guy who backs down from a fight.
If anything, I'd say the more the odds get stacked against Kevin Owens, the more dead set he is on going through with the match.
We'll see if that bullish approach helps drive him there.
And with a talent like Solo Sikoa, you have to know you're facing off against someone who always seems to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. His strikes will always have a little extra mustard. Every maneuver he hits will always have a little extra snap.
Yeah, Sikoa is never in a good mood, and that is never a good sign for his competition.
And KO wasn't ready for the fight he got there.
He planned for this and could still rally.
Momentum clearly on the side of Sikoa.
Unrelenting attacks from Solo.
Ooh! Corey, we've seen Solo Sikoa get a bit hot, as it were, during matches before. He's a superstar who gets easily agitated and irritated more often than not. How do you think that's going to affect him here in this one?
Well, hopefully, he doesn't let it affect him here, Cole. The last thing Sikoa needs to do here is be a hothead and let his emotions drive him, as that could spell disaster for him. Cool, calm, and collected is the... Rearing way back. Samoan spike.
That's it. I think KO might be out.
And he's still in the game.
I honestly have no idea what is driving Owens right now. I'm not even sure he does either.
Owens is tough as they come, but also as stubborn as they come. A dangerous combination.
That was plan A.
From the top.
He's getting fired up now. Really feeding off this crowd.
He can end it here.
He's got him.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Solo
Members of Solo Sikoa's family refer to him as the Enforcer. It's a title that aptly describes his demeanor, which is equal parts stoic and violent.
Solo seems almost completely emotionless at times. Even while he's in the middle of tearing apart an opponent, his grim expression never changes. He's truly merciless.
Yeah, no question that when it comes to in-ring action, Solo Sikoa is all business.
And with LA Knight, you're looking at a superstar, at a man of a certain set of skills who absolutely knows how to get things done in the ring. Just gets right up in your face and takes you on head on.
Stop right to the gut. Ooh, LA Knight got shown up that time with a stiff attack.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
Great flurry of offense from Solo.
Unrelenting attacks from Solo. Look, we know the name of Solo's game by now. He's going to want to slow things down and maintain the pace that benefits him. If you can pick up the pace, refuse to play into things the way Solo wants them, there is a chance to gain the advantage here.
Yeah, running circles around Solo could be a good strategy.
Rearing way back.
There's a Samoan spike.
Ouch. Cover. Now Solo needs to end this.
Oh, and he just kicked out.
Somehow, some way, escapes defeat.
Still alive.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
From the top.
You got to be kidding me.
Taken out from high above. You got to be some special kind of crazy to do that.
And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
Knight is going to have to dig down deep here.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Chop block without warning.
Specifically targeting the leg.
Winding up.
Samoan spike.
Isn't enough to put Knight away.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Solo.
A stone-faced Solo Sikoa looking to run roughshod through the competition here tonight. Unflappable, unbreakable, and with a short fuse.
And then we have Jey Uso, an extremely talented in-ring competitor who accomplished great things with his family by his side. But Jey doesn't need any backup to get the win. He can do it all by himself.
Jey actually prefers to do things on his terms, to be in the driver's seat. He's ready to make a statement here that...
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm. The tequila sunrise.
He's in complete control. Oh, that was a great counter to the single leg crab.
Suplex. Jay letting his opponent know who's in charge.
And it's Jay being on the receiving end of some fury there.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
Corey, I imagine that this match is going to come down to veteran experience. Jey Uso has it. Younger brother Solo Sikoa, not so much.
Absolutely, Cole. Solo's as tough and explosive as they come. He's a dangerous man. But main event Jey Uso has been around the block a time or two. As a tag team competitor and now as a high-level single star. He simply has a level of in-ring IQ and experience that Solo might have one day. But today's not that day.
I don't know if Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, Solo showing no mercy as he continues to have Jey in his sights.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
Savage power coming from Solo. Uh-oh, winding up. There's a Samoan spike. Shoulders down.
Sikoa might have just finished things.
Oh, a kick out at two.
An emphatic kick out from Jey Uso. How in the world did he get the shoulder up?
Listen, that should have ended things.
From the top.
He misses the target.
Short flight, but a rough landing.
Sikoa prevents that from connecting.
Belly to belly. Shoulders down. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Solo.
In such a relatively short time, the enforcer, Solo Sikoa, has become one of the most intimidating WWE superstars on the roster today. This young man lets his actions do all of his talking, and I imagine he is ready to send a message loud and clear here tonight.
And you can call his opponent Seth freaking Rollins whatever you want. But once that bell rings, you simply have to call him a mastermind.
Because Rollins is always playing four-dimensional chess. In comparison, the rest of the locker room, they're playing checkers.
Sikoa showing plenty of intensity here.
Rollins has to find a way to right the ship here.
Reversal! Can he take advantage?
Super kick finds the mark.
Targeting a body part, working the arm. Hooked up.
Hits the spinning Solo.
Solo Sikoa showing just how dangerous he can be there.
Sending a winding up.
Samoan spike.
That's one for Sikoa before.
Oh, he was almost finished.
It's going to take more than that to keep Seth Rollins down. I can tell you that much.
How much more can you give, though? Was that the last drop of... From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Cover. 2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Solo.
And we're officially underway. Solo Sikoa, his mission is clear from his actions. Eliminate his adversaries one by one. That's how he became the street champion on the island in the first place, and that's how he plans to dominate here in WWE.
And across from him, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Very few superstars have had the success he's had in every corner of the globe.
You just need to watch one of Styles' matches to understand that success, Saxton. Looking at this match, I think this might be another clip on his highlight reel.
Really just laying it in.
Oh, God.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Sikoa clearly taking out his preternaturally bad mood on the competition.
And now Styles is under immense pressure.
From the top.
Whoa, what a landing. Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
In your mind, Corey, what is the key to getting the better of a veteran like AJ Styles in a matchup like this?
But you can't allow it.
Rearing way back.
Boom! Samoan spike. This could put a stop to AJ.
He steps foot in the ring again.
An unusual moment for the Solo Sikoa. He must be pumped.
I don't know if this is a show of confidence or a wasted opportunity to attack your opponent.
The ref's count ain't stopping.
The clock is ticking here. Styles taking him by surprise. Ooh, that got turned around on Styles. Oh, right to the throat. Does he have him here? It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Solo.
Members of Solo Sikoa's family refer to him as the Enforcer. It's a title that aptly describes his demeanor, which is equal parts stoic and violent.
Solo seems almost completely emotionless at times. Even while he's in the middle of tearing apart an opponent, his grim expression never changes. He's truly merciless.
Yeah, no question that when it comes to in-ring action, Solo Sikoa is all business.
But there's no overstating the danger that is Randy Orton. What makes Orton so scary good is how he's continued to evolve and grow his game over the years, adding new tricks and discovering new methods of destruction.
Yeah, the Viper's bite has only gotten more lethal as time has gone on. When Randy strikes, it's with more venom than ever before.
Can Orton withstand this attack?
The Viper might be feeling a bit rattled.
Randy Orton has so many different ways to attack and punish his opponents, but Corey, what do you think will be Orton's greatest strength tonight?
Oh, it's got to be Orton's ability to be 3-4 steps ahead of any opponent. Orton's as cerebral and methodical as they come, and that mindset...
Is it enough here? Gets the shoulder up instantly.
Wow.
Pulled in from...
Belly to belly. And then... Measuring. Oh, face stop.
Randy Orton with the Orton stomp. He thinks he has it. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
Cover! Fending off a 2 count there.
He clearly has no intention of staying down. Sikoa got him in his sights.
Winding up.
Samoan spike. Orton is in big
Makes
trouble.
the cover. Somehow he kicked out.
Talk about a close count, but the Viper is still in the fight.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Is it enough? The cover! 2! And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Solo.
That's the bell, and the self-proclaimed street champ, Solo Sikoa, is ready to fight.
Bell or not, Cole, Sikoa is always ready to fight. Fight for his family, fight his family. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that Solo does not play.
You're right, Corey. This definitely isn't a game for Sikoa.
And he's matched up with John Cena, someone who really practices what he preaches with the phrase, never give up.
They don't call him Big Match John because he takes a night off. Cena's calling cards are grit and determination, and he's been throwing them down for about 20 years or so now. If you draw him as an opponent, you better come correct, because he is not one to take it easy on anybody.
High level of offense on display from Solo.
Cena's just trying to weather the storm. The key to taking on a superstar of John Cena's stature is to really study him, to devise a bulletproof plan of attack. By watching Cena's old matches, you have the chance to learn all of his bad habits and figure out where and how you should strike for maximum impact.
Basically turning all of Cena's in-ring experience against him. That's a smart strategy. The spinning Solo by Sikoa.
This is what the enforcer, Solо Sikoa, is all... winding up. There's a Samoan spike. Ouch. Solo can end this now.
Only two?
Going up against John Cena has to be intimidating enough. And then he's able to kick out like that. Unbelievable.
Hey, it might be...
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
For the win. He breaks the ref's count before two.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
To the sky.
Elbow drop. Cover. There's two. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner,
Solo Sikoa set for competition here. Clearly focused as ever.
Focused and with a target acquired, Cole. Sikoa's never not in a bad mood. We can already see he came ready for a beatdown.
Strangely, I think beating down his competition is the only thing that eventually puts him in a good mood. And even that's debatable. Just look into his eyes right now.
And then we've got a born and bred brawler, Sheamus. Whenever a fight breaks out in WWE, there's a good chance Sheamus is at the middle of it, handing out punishment to anyone who gets in his way. It's not pretty, but Sheamus is very good at what he does.
And what he does is get brutal. Sheamus shows no regard for his opponent's well-being. He holds nothing back. He's always out to inflict pain with the most vicious attack he can think of.
Oh, wow. For Sheamus to come out on top in this one, he needs to focus on cornering his opponent and unloading his most brutal offense. He can't get tricked into a cat-and-mouse game. He needs to trap his opponent with big hits.
That strategy certainly does play to Sheamus' strengths as a bruiser inside the ring.
Sikoa!
The spinning Solo by Sikoa.
Massive offense from the street champ. Rearing way back.
Boom! Samoan spike!
Sikoa might have just finished things.
Hangs on by a thread.
Sheamus powered out. The Celtic Warrior proving his toughness tonight.
And it's going to take composure now.
From the top.
Oh, and he doesn't connect.
Great job refocusing to reverse that. Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest. Oh, ouch!
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Slugging away with everything they've got. Oh!
Oh, man, taking it to the... Will it be? And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Solo Sikoa.
In such a relatively short time, the enforcer, Solo Sikoa, has become one of the most intimidating WWE superstars on the roster today. This young man lets his actions do all of his talking, and I imagine he is ready to send a message loud and clear here tonight.
And you look at Ricochet, this guy is super impressive in the ring. Exceptionally athletic, clearly innovative, but he knows he still has plenty left to prove. And he sets out to do that every time the bell rings.
So much damage inflicted.
He's getting a little battered now. If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Oof.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Just cranking the head.
I know it's not in his nature, but Ricochet should really mix up his high flying with attacks that really just break down his opponent.
You're right about it not being in his nature, Corey, but you do have a point. Ricochet definitely has an underrated grounded technical game that could be useful here.
Rearing way back.
Samoan spike.
Solo can end this now.
Makes the cover. It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Solo.
Here we go with the ever-impressive and athletic Angelo Dawkins.
Dawkins never fails to surprise everyone with his incredible speed, agility, and strength. His abilities at times seem almost superhuman.
If you want the smoke, you got to out-hustle Dawkins, that's for sure.
And he is facing the street champion of the island, Solo Sikoa, which is basically a nightmare come to life.
He's the enforcer, a mercenary. As we have seen over and over again, when you find yourself at the mercy of Solo Sikoa, just know there simply won't be any.
Angelo Dawkins is an impressive athlete who knows how to utilize his size in the ring. How do you work around that kind of power?
Any opponent of Angelo's needs to work around that. You have to employ hit-and-run tactics and wait for your openings against Dawkins. Sooner or later, he'll leave himself vulnerable, and that's when you go on the attack.
He saw that one coming.
And he's able to reverse.
Driven down. So much malice and vitriol behind that attack from Solo. Winding up. There's a Samoan spike. Ouch.
Will Dawkins recover?
Kicks out, just kicked out.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this...
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Looking for the victory. 2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner,
A stone-faced Solo Sikoa looking to run roughshod through the competition here tonight. Unflappable, unbreakable, and with a short fuse.
And let's not undersell the talent and threat of a superstar like Carmelo Hayes. A man who knows just how good he is and isn't afraid to let everyone know. You can't take his shine, and he's going to show just why in this one.
Shine, showboating, a talented competitor for sure. but he also wants everyone to know just how much more talented he is than them. Hopefully, he just focuses on the match.
Boom!
What an interception!
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
He must have seen that coming.
Back body drop! Oh, you see the height on that?
High level of offense on display from Solo.
Heavy work being done to Hayes right now.
Carmelo Hayes, known for his high-flying, flashy style. Obviously, that style can be very high risk, high reward, but it can also be very crash and burn. Corey, you've talked about this before. Could that style actually be a detriment to Hayes tonight?
Like you said, Cole, it has all the potential to be crash and burn.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Into the pay window.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Solo!
Solo Sikoa set for competition here, clearly focused as ever.
Focused and with a target acquired, Cole. Sikoa's never not in a bad mood, and we can already see he came ready for a beatdown.
Strangely, I think beating down his competition is the only thing that eventually puts him in a good mood, and even that's debatable. Just look into his eyes right now.
But you can't risk underestimating an opponent like Drew McIntyre. He's a truly ferocious competitor. The only thing he loves more than just being in the ring is winning.
Yeah, there's no limit to what Drew is willing to endure or even do in the ring to pick up the win. I'm sure we'll see a tenacious effort from him tonight.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this. Hooked up.
It's the spinning Solo.
Sikoa channeling all his negative energy into something painful there. Rearing way back. Samoan spike. Can that finish McIntyre?
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Solo Sikoa!
Man, just look into JD McDonough's eyes. Cold, unfeeling. There's nothing there.
Folks, consider this a warning. J.D. McDonough's knowledge of human anatomy is just about second to none. Once he detects an opponent's greatest physical vulnerability, he attacks it. He basically tortures them until there's nothing left.
But the street champ is already more than ready to square up. No fear from Sikoa, just ferocity.
Oh, God, that hurt. No.
What now?
Stop to the belly. He's taking some good hits.
Yeah, Sikoa put that ferocious nature of his on full display.
Now that'll do some serious damage. McDonough lacking that surge of energy right now.
Solo's really on top of his game right now.
Look, we know the name of Solo's game by now. He's going to want to slow things down and maintain the pace that benefits him. If you can pick up the pace, refuse to play into things the way Solo wants them, there is a chance to gain the advantage.
You know, it's only a matter of time before this man would make it all about himself.
Are you surprised, Byron?
I guess I shouldn't be.
And JD gets that turn back on him.
Uh-oh, winding up.
Samoan spike.
Is that all she wrote for McDonough?
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Solo.
Members of Solo Sikoa's family refer to him as the Enforcer. It's a title that aptly describes his demeanor, which is equal parts stoic and violent.
Solo seems almost completely emotionless at times. Even while he's in the middle of tearing apart an opponent, his grim expression never changes. He's truly merciless.
Yeah, no question that when it comes to in-ring action, Solo Sikoa is all business.
Ugh, too bad he's got to wrestle Grayson Waller. I can't stand that guy's attitude. Such a mercenary.
I'm sorry, do you do commentary from the top?
Oh, that looks painful.
Shifts it back onto him. And it's reverse pain for that mistake. Straight impact on the throat. And Waller unable to put his money where his mouth is there. Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
This brutality is Sikoa's trademark.
Corey, Grayson Waller's relatively inexperienced. That has to put the odds against him tonight, doesn't it?
Not at all, Cole. While Waller's just getting started here, we've already seen how innovative he can be. I think if Waller relies on that...
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike.
Will that close Waller out?
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Solo.
And we're officially underway. Solo Sikoa, his mission is clear from his actions. Eliminate his adversaries one by one. That's how he became the street champion on the island in the first place, and that's how he plans to dominate here in WWE.
And standing across from him, we've got Duke Hudson, a man of great intelligence and even greater size.
While his size is certainly noticeable at first glance, it's really Duke's dedication that's earned him the Dean's List. That kind of unrelenting mindset to get better every step of the way is not something you can learn, no matter what university you go to.
Sikoa showing plenty of intensity here.
It's like a muzzle's being placed on Duke's offense.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
Able to evade.
Spinning Solo! The rope stopped the pin. Oh, Sikoa holding him at bay. Rearing way back. Samoan spike!
Hudson won't come back after that.
Makes the cover. And this one is over.
Here is your winner,
That's the bell, and the self-proclaimed street champ, Solo Sikoa, is ready to fight.
Bell or not, Cole, Sikoa is always ready to fight. Fight for his family, fight his family, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that Solo does not play.
You're right, Corey. This definitely isn't a game for Sikoa.
He's got Trick Williams staring him down, and I gotta say, you can't overstate just how hungry of a competitor Williams is.
Yeah, Trick's obviously spent a good portion of his time here as a hype man, but that doesn't mean he's destined to stay in the background forever. You can tell he has a lot to prove, and tonight could be sink or swim time.
What a reversal by Trick.
But Trick still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Hits him with the counter. Sikoa showing no fear up there. Uh-oh. Turning the tables.
Sikoa.
The spinning solo by Sikoa. There's two. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Solo!
We're set for action here, and Cameron Grimes is someone with a... Big personality, an abundance of confidence, and deceptive athleticism.
I have to give it to him. Grimes has a big mouth, but he also has a big heart and will go toe-to-toe with anyone.
Perception's not reality when it comes to Grimes. He might be a small-town guy, but he's fighting his way straight to the top.
He's got to get through the enforcer, Solо Sikoa, though, and Solo is not someone you just get through.
Most superstars are lucky if they can simply survive Solo. He's just so menacing. Hey, look at my arms. I've got goosebumps, and I'm not even in the match.
Great flurry of offense from Solo.
Unrelenting attacks from Solo.
Sikoa driven down.
Cover! 2 count. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Solo!
In such a relatively short time, the enforcer, Solо Sikoa, has become one of the most intimidating WWE superstars on the roster today. This young man lets his actions do all of his talking, and I imagine he is ready to send a message loud and clear here.
It's cinched in. This could be over.
It's not embarrassing to tap out. He'll save your career.
But he's looking to free the arm and does just that.
Oh!
Vegas.
What now?
Stop right to the gut.
Oh,
Connects on the kick.
Ooh, boom, what a kick.
Boom. Ducking out of trouble.
both competitors showing how well they know one another.
Boom! Thanks for coming. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
And Gunther looking a little less dignified himself after absorbing that blow.
Yeah, watching Solo aggressively work the opposition.
Corey, we've seen Solo Sikoa get a bit hot, as it were, during matches before. He's a superstar who gets easily agitated and irritated more often than not. How do you think that's going to affect him here in this one?
Rearing way back.
Boom! Samoan spike.
Is it enough to overcome Gunther?
Oh, he kicked out.
Gunther is down, but not out. Such a competitive drive, refusing to let this be over.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe from the top.
Elbow drop. Good lord.
Just couldn't do it. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Solo!
That's the bell, and the self-proclaimed street champ, Solo Sikoa, is ready to fight.
Bell or not, Cole, Sikoa is always ready to fight. Fight for his family, fight his family. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that Solo does not play.
You're right, Corey. This definitely isn't a game for Sikoa.
And Escobar is looking to fly out of the other corner with the heat. There are very few holes in Santos' game, and he knows when to flip that switch to ignite his afterburners.
When it comes down to it, Corey, Escobar has an offensive repertoire that's difficult to contain, no matter who you are.
Sikoa seems to be executing his game plan.
Santos has to find an opening and respond.
Ooh. Drops the leg. He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here.
Solo Sikoa has proven himself to be a ruthless powerhouse, Corey. How do you measure up to this kind of physical opponent?
Winding up. Samoan spike. Escobar couldn't avoid the big shot.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Solo!
In such a relatively short time, the enforcer, Solo Sikoa, has become one of the most intimidating WWE superstars on the roster today. This young man lets his actions do all of his talking, and I imagine he is ready to send a message loud and clear here tonight.
And here's Andre Chase, the self-proclaimed, self-designated professor around here. He's so arrogant and aggressive. Who would even want to learn from someone like him?
Saxton, you're just mad that Chase U wouldn't take you, even if you paid them tuition.
From the top, diving headbutt finds the mark.
And Chase looked outsmarted.
Intense offense, as always, from the enforcer.
Andre is unable to stop this string of offense.
If Chase can just weather this storm, he'll be fine.
Andre Chase is definitely full of himself, but I suppose you can't deny he's got something.
Well, most importantly, he has size and speed on his side. Hopefully his class is taking notes because Chase is about to teach them a lesson on Wrestling 101.
Top rope, here we go!
From the top! What? Showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on the line.
Hooked up.
The spinning Solo by Sikoa.
Solo. Winding up. There's a Samoan spike. Ouch.
Sikoa might have just finished things.
Back in the ring now.
And Sikoa channeling his energy here.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match. Oh, God. Great. Here he goes for the win.
Can he close it out?
He's on the ropes. The official sees it and waves off the pin. Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
He deflects it right back. Roundhouse kick. Not where you want to be right now. Uh-oh, from the top rope. Snapmare from the top rope. Oh, perfect kick. Oh, what a kick.
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
Andre is unable to stop this string of offense.
If Chase can just weather this storm, he'll be fine.
Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
Winding up.
Samoan spike.
Well, that closed Andre out.
Makes a cover. Going for something else, it seems.
Chase being stalked. This is not where you want to be.
Andre wards that attack off.
Chase is pushing back now.
Could be a chance for Andre to change the complexion of this match.
Belly to belly.
That was impressive.
Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
Solo is stifling the opposition now.
And I ask,
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike. Unloading their best shot once more.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Solo